hi, welcome to Fun with Science. So today's topic, class 11th physics, dimensions. What is dimension? Dimension are the powers in which the fundamental units are raised in order to express the derived unit of a quantity. To have the proper concept of dimensions, we need to know about the physical quantities. What is physical quantities? Physical quantity can be expressed as a value which is the algebraic multiplication of a numerical value and a unit. The formula of the physical quantity is PQ equal to n into u, where the n represents the numerical value and the u represents the unit. Here the numerical value says that the number of times the variable is to be multiplied unit. There are three types of physical quantities: fundamental physical quantity, derived physical quantity, and supplementary physical quantity. Fundamental physical quantities which are independent on other physical quantities. The fundamental physical quantities are not dependent. They do not form on dependence of other physical quantities. Let me give you some examples of fundamental physical quantities such as length, mass, time, etc. Derived physical quantities. Derived physical quantities are the quantities which depends on the fundamental physical quantities. Means these physical quantities are formed on the dependence of the fundamental physical quantities. They are formed either by multiplying or by dividing supplementary physical quantities. Supplementary physical quantities are the units which are dimensionless, that are used with the base unit to form the derived units in the international system. Fundamental physical quantities and the derived physical quantities and the supplementary physical quantities with proper symbols and their names. These are the charts which will say about the fundamental physical quantity, derived physical quantity, and the supplementary physical quantity. Fundamental physical quantities: number 1, length, whose symbol is L and its base unit is meter. Its symbol will be m. In this way this whole chart is formed. Generally the first three are being used: the length, mass, and the time are being used for making the dimensions most of the time. Others are also being used, but these three are used most of the time. Derived physical quantities, they are formed on depending upon fundamental physical quantity, such as area, whose symbol is or the SI unit is meter square, volume meter cube, speed and velocity meter per second. In this way, if you know all the formulas, all the SI units of the derived physical quantities, you can easily find out the dimensions. Supplementary physical quantities are having only two, that is plane angle and solid angle. The plane angle's SI unit is radian and solid angle is steradian. Its formula is arc by radius and steradian's formula is area by radius square. These are the dimensional symbols of the physical quantities. Second, we know it is an unit of time. We will use T as its dimensional symbol. Meter, we know it is used for measuring length, so its dimensional symbol will be L. Kilogram, we know it is a physical quantity named mass, so we will use its dimensional symbol as m. In this way these are formed. Let me tell you about Kelvin. Kelvin's dimensional symbol is theta. It is generally used in thermodynamics chapter in physics. Now theta, there is two types of theta. First one, theta, this theta is known as capital theta and this theta is known as small theta. This is not h, it has to write like this. This is not h. Now we will look into the dimensions, how we have to make the dimensions of the physical quantities. For that you need to go into this link. This link will be given in the description. If you want, you can open it and see all the physical quantities which you will need in class 11th and 12th. So here you can see all the dimensions and the dimensional formulas are being written. These dimensional formulas are mainly based on its SI units. If you know the SI units, you can easily make the dimensions on your own. You no need to memorize it. it is necessary to memorize, but if you know the SI unit of all of these physical quantities, you can easily write the dimensions. Area, length into breadth. Length has the SI unit of meter, breadth is also have SI unit of meter, so meter into meter equal to meter square. Meter means length. Here you can see that no mass is given, so we will write 0. L means length, we will write 2 because m2. And time, here nothing about time is written, so we will write 0. Same as volume, length into breadth into height, all the units are of length. M into m into m, these three will be multiplied and it is formed m cube. So here we will write m0, l3 and t0. Density's formula is mass by volume. So what is the SI unit of mass? kg. Volume's SI unit meter cube. Kg means 1 unit of mass is given, so m1. Meter, length minus 3, here we will write minus 3, and t equal to 0 because nothing of time is given. Speed's formula is distance by time. SI unit will be meter per second, so there will be length 1 and second it is written as minus 1, so you will write time minus 1. If you know all the formulas and the SI units, then you can easily make the dimension. This is really an easy chapter. For class 11th, if you memorize up to 23, it will be enough for you. Up to 20 to 23 if you memorize, you have to just know this formula and the SI units, then you can easily make the dimensional formula. I hope you have understand. Meet you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.